So, as I said, we're going to get ourselves warmed up. If you do have dumbbells, we're going to be adding in a couple moves today, so keep them handy. All right, we're going to bring our feet about hip width apart. We're going to sit into a squat and stand it up, okay? Just warming up the legs. Pushing up through the heels, keeping that chest raised throughout the whole movement. Here we go. Couple more. Give me 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come into a, just slight squat, very little one. Hands on the thighs. We're going to do standing cat-cow. So this is for the back. We round it up, and then we round the other way. Round up, and the other way. Just warming up that back. Easing into everything this Monday morning. Do one more. All right, now tuck that chin. Roll all the way up to the top. We're going to come down to the floor. We're going to do plank to down dog, okay? So, we come to all fours right here. We're going to push up and back with the hips, and then back to the plank, okay? Up and back with the hips, and back to plank. So, down dog, and plank. Kind of take it at the speed that feels good to you. It can be nice and slow. You can speed it up a little bit. Just moving through that motion, one position to the other. Give me one more and hold in your down dog this time, okay? Press up. Let's start pedaling those feet. Press one heel towards the floor, then the other one. Activating the calves a little bit this morning. All right, so we're going to stand up next. I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet and stand up and do some hand curls, okay? So heel comes towards butt. We're going to pull with the hands forward and then back to the hips. There we go. Pull and pull. Feeling that heart rate just slowly inching up this morning. Couple more here. Give me 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a standing knee to elbow. So bring hands behind the head. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. One side and then the other. You can take it a little slower if you need to. Just make sure you're standing tall, getting a little bit of a crunch right here. Is that knee and that elbow move towards one another. Two more each side. And one more. All right, feet hip width apart. Then you can do a squat again for me. So you can go a little bit lower than we did the first time around. All right. Very good. All right, we're going to combine the squat and the knee to elbow, okay? So bring those hands behind the head, squat at the top, knee to elbow, squat at the top, other side, knee to elbow. All right, there we go. Breathing should have picked up a little bit. Couple more here. We'll do 2 more each side. And 1 more each side. All right, hand curls right here. Excellent. So today's exercises will be a mix of body weight, so no equipment needed. and a few exercises that incorporate dumbbells, if you have them, okay? We'll be starting with an exercise that does not have any equipment. It's going to be a squat variation. So we're going to bring our feet hip width apart, like we did in the warm-up. We're going to squat, and at the top, I'm going to touch my insole. So opposite hand, opposite foot, squat at the top, touch, okay? So it's a little bit of balance here. And then, of course, body weight squat. You take that squat as low as you feel like going, okay? All right, here we go. So sink into it. Press up and touch. Sink into it. Up and touch. Excellent. You find a pace that works for you. We've done 5 each side. We'll do 5 more each side. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Finish the other side. Excellent. Our next exercise is going to be a plank variation. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the mat and then tell you how you can modify it if you need to. So I'm going to come to one side of my mat in a plank. I'm going to walk to the other side. Once I get to the other side, I'm going to do 4 mountain climbers, okay? So I come to that plank, I step hand and foot, bring the other side in, out, and on to the other side. It takes me about 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will walk it back, okay? With this one, we will count a direction as 1. So I go 1, then I take it back 2, okay? If you're looking to modify, ways to modify it are to have you like at a table. You can do it so your hands are on the table, and then your mountain climbers are with those hands still on the table. It can also be done along a wall, where you're walking like this, okay? And then doing your mountain climbers right here, all right? I will give a little space at the end, since everybody's walking, and climbers might be a different speed, okay? So try and count yours yourself. Remember 1, 2, 3, 4, counting like that, all right? So come to that plank.
How many are we doing?
We're doing 10 total, but okay, here we go. So walk it down. Do your climbers. That counts as 1. Remember, you can take it slower. If you do need to do less, like 8, that would be fine. Hang in here. Breathe for me. I'm just over halfway. We'll do more this first time than we do other times, okay? So just hang in here. When you're done, do those knees. If you're still going, keep it going, okay? Remember to breathe. As I said, that was the most we'll do today, okay? Starting with 10, we'll be cutting it back the next time. When you're done, circle those wrists. You might be a little tired. And circle them the other way. So, for our next one, we're going to be grabbing weights for the first time. We're only going to be doing 1 arm at a time for this particular exercise, okay? The arms are going to be doing a tricep kickback. The rest of the body is going to be coming to all 4s, as if we were about to do a bird dog, okay? Arms gonna come up, gonna extend out and back like this. So I mentioned bird dog. When we do a bird dog, we do opposite arm and opposite leg raise. So level 1 is to stay all fours, 3 points of contact on the ground right here. Level 2 though, is that you can raise that opposite foot, straighten that leg, like a bird dog, and do the kick back there, okay? So I'm gonna grab a weight for mine. And again, you really only need technically one weight since we're doing one side at a time. All right, so come to all fours to start. Get those hips over the knees, get the shoulders over the wrists. Decide if you're going to do 3 points of contact or 2. Bring this elbow up. We're going to straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Excellent. Really use that core, whether you have 3 or 2 points of contact. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So then we'll switch to the other side. So again, you can have 3 points of contact, okay? Check your alignment. Are your knees under your hips? Are your wrists under your shoulders? If you're gonna lift that leg. Elbow comes up, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Excellent job. Breathe for me. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Come to center. Our next one is going to be another combined strength and core or balance move. So we are going to do both hands this time. It's going to be bicep curls. The bicep curls are going to be combined with a boat pose though. Okay? So boat pose, that is where we have the knees bent and we're leaning back. So this would be a level 1. You're right here. You're doing your curls right here. Level 2, you'll be raising the feet and curling right here. Okay? Try and keep that chest, raised, shoulders back, and do that regular curl the same way you would if you were standing up, okay? So, if it's too hard, bring your feet to the floor, all right? All right. Get your weights in your hand, sit tall, lean back. If you'd like, raise those feet. Curl. Hands come toward the floor, and then up. Excellent. Breathe. You've got this. Halfway. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to be setting the dumbbells to the side for this next one, but we will be using them again here in a second. So what we're going to do next is going to be a double squat, walkout plank, push-up. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hopefully your arms are recovered for those of you that are here Friday, and you're ready to do a couple more push-ups. All right, so 2 squats at the top, 1 and 2, then we'll walk it out to a plank. Here, you can drop to those knees if you'd like, or you can keep on the toes, push up, walk it back in. That counts as 1 rep, okay? So our goal is 10. If you need to make it 8, 8 is great, okay? All right, 2 squats at the top, walk it out, push up, here we go. 1 and 2, walk it out, push up, knees or toes, walk it back in, 2 more squats. Excellent. You decide how low those squats are. You can take this a little slower if you need to. Breathe, of course. Halfway, guys. And then And start it over again. Two more. One more. Stand up and you're back. All right, so for our next one, this will be another one where you can add those weights in. We're going to be doing a variation of a renegade row. So, I have many levels for you here today. Choose the one that works for you. So, for the renegade row part, typically we do this in plank. That can be done on the knees right here, where you're rowing and rowing. Toes, row, and row. And then, for those of you that really want to take it up a notch today, I'm going to give you an advanced option, and that is a renegade row from bear. So bear is where it's like you come to your all fours, but then you lift up onto the toes, knees are hovering above the ground. So here and here, okay? So that's my advanced version for you today. Take any of those three, and what we're going to do is we're going to row one side, then the other, one side, then the other. So each side will go 10 times, all right? 10. Okay. So grab yourself some weight. If you don't have weight, this can be done with just that rowing motion right here. And you can really focus on keeping that plank nice and solid with minimal movement. But if you have those weights, grab them. Decide if you're doing this plank from knees, toes, or if you're taking that advanced option of the bear, okay? So I'm going to come to a bear right here. I'm going to row one side and then the other. Go back to side one. Row and row. Trying to really keep steady on whatever plank variation you've chosen. Breathe. Keep it going. I'm halfway. Three more. Two more. And one more. And you're done. You can come to those knees. We're going to set the weights to the side. We're going to do a back exercise, okay? So weights move out of the way. So we're going to do a double thumbs up back extension. We're going to come to the ground, lay on our stomachs. Thumbs are going to come up overhead. We're going to lift up off the floor, kick those thumbs around, rotate them so they can touch, and bring them back down to the top. I'll show you on the floor, okay? So I'm here on the floor. I raise up, bring those thumbs around, touch, bring them back around to the front, and down. If that's a little too much, just give me a double thumbs up, Superman. So you come up and down, nice and controlled, okay? Let's do 10 of these. Here we go. Lift up, bring it around and touch, back up to the top, and down. Up, around, back, and down. Keep it going. Keep those eyes on the floor. We're halfway. Three. Give me two more. And one more. All right. So those are our exercises for today. We're going to do them again, obviously, but feel free to get a sip of water right now before we head to exercise number one. So that first exercise was body weight. We're going to be doing a squat variation. That's where we do a squat, touch the insole at the top, squat, touch the insole at the top. So this one we end up doing 20 squats, okay? Because we're gonna touch each insole 10 times, all right? Just hang in here with me and you'll get it. Here we go. So we squat at the top, touch that opposite insole, squat, touch the opposite insole. Keep that chest raised. You decide how low into the squat you're sinking. Breathe for me. Halfway. Three. 2. 1 more each side. Finish that other side. Not too shabby. Then we're coming down and we're doing our plank walk. So I told you we would not do as many times this time. Okay? So this time we're going to do 6. Okay? 6 of them. So that will mean you'll go down the mat and back 3 times. Hopefully that didn't sound too confusing. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're back at the start. Okay? So it's walk the plank with the hands, 4 mountain climbers at the end, walk it back, 4 mountain climbers. Okay? You've got this. Remember, you can take it to the wall, you can take it to a table to make it a little easier. Here we go. Walk it down. When you get there, do 4 climbers. You can be slow climbers. You decide the speed. I'm on 3, so I'm halfway done. Watch that plank position. I've got 1 more. Taking it back to the start. When you're done, come to those knees. Give the rest a little circle. If you're still going, keep it going. When you're ready, we're going to be grabbing 1 dumbbell for that bird dog with the tricep kickback. Okay? Remember, you can have 3 points of contact with the arms and the legs, or 2 if you want to advance it. Okay? All right. So get to all 4s, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Okay? Bring this elbow up. If you're going to bring the opposite leg, bring it up. Straighten and bend. Here we go. We're halfway already. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So then we'll switch to the other hand. Look at that, all 4s again. Make sure that you've got it nice and set up. If you're lifting the opposite leg, lift. Bring the arm up, straighten and bend. Breathe. Halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Nice deep breath. Then we're going to grab 2 dumbbells. We're going to come to boat pose and do bicep curls from boat pose, okay? So decide what weight you'd like for that. Have a seat. Bend the knees. Rest those heels. Lean back so you feel those abs engaged. Keep that chest raised. If you want, lift those feet. Here we go. Curl for 10. Breathe. We've got this. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent job. That was a hard one, whether those feet were on the ground or not. And if you were trying with your feet here, but you were really unstable, or your hips started hurting, bring the feet down, okay? There's no shame in that, it will still push you, okay? All right, setting the weights to the side. The next one is body weight. We'll bring them back in a second. Double squat, so 2 squats. Walk out plank, push up, walk it back, okay? So, 10 push-ups, or 8 is great if you need to do 8, okay? All right, 2 squats at the top, here we go. 1 and 2, walk out those hands. Push up on knees or toes, walk it back. 2 squats. And back out. You can speed this up if you'd like to. Keep it going, keep breathing, keep checking that form. Count yours, because remember, if you're done at 8, that's fine. What do we have left? 2 more, Noel?
Yeah, this is 8.
Okay. It's always good to have somebody in the room keeping you honest. This is 9.
Yep.
So we've got 1 more over here. When you're done, come and stop, shake it out. Coming down to the ground for our renegade row variation. That can be from plank with bent knees, plank on toes, or the advanced bear option, okay? This time I'll do mine from plank, okay, in case some of you were like, wait, I was wondering what that looked like, okay? So you're either here, here, or here, okay? All right, here we go. We row one side, then the other, trying to minimize movement from the rest of the body. So activating that core. Halfway. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more set. You got it. When you're done, you can come to those knees. We'll be putting the weights to the side. We'll be doing that double thumbs up, back extension next, okay? So come down to the floor, lay down on your belly. All right, so let's lift up, rotate around to the behind the back up to the front, and down. Up, bring it around and touch, back up, and down. It's good. Keep those eyes on the ground. Halfway. Three more. 2, and 1. All right, so we get a little rest. And remember, that one, you can always just do a double thumbs up, Superman, if the taking it around is too much, okay? Grab a sip of water, and we start back up at the top. So if you recall, exercise 1 is the squat, touch the opposite insole. Okay? So come up, bring those feet a little wider than hip width apart. So you can do a squat, stand up, touch that opposite insole, squat, and touch. Keep that chest raised, standing tall. You can speed it up if you'd like. I'm going to keep a nice rhythm right here. Halfway. Three more sets. Two. And one more set. If you're still going, that's fine. All right, everybody's favorite. We got the plank walk, 4 climbers, okay? This time, 4 sets, okay? I know this can be really tiring. So that means we go down and back 2 times, or you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 4 climbers at the ends, all right? All righty, bring it on down. Come to that plank, step out, together, once you get to the end, 4 climbers. And then back. Good news though, you're halfway. You just might survive this. Bring it home. Finish with those climbers. All right, excellent. Bird dog with that tricep kick back, okay? Grab one weight, at least. Bring in both mine so I can be ready for the curls next, okay? So you know the drill. You come to all fours, you keep 3 points of contact if you'd like, or you can lift that opposite leg and make it 2. All right? Elbow comes up. We straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Breathe for me. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We'll switch to that other side. Recheck your all fours, if you'd like. Bring that opposite leg up. Elbow comes up. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Breathe. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. All right, bicep curls for both, okay? I can do with the heels rested on the ground. I can do with the feet lifted up. You just listen to your body, do what it needs to do, okay? So sit tall, lean back so those abs engage, and if you feel it, lift the feet. Curl for 10. You got this. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Excellent job. Okay. Double squat, walk out, push up, walk it back. Okay? That's what we're doing next. So stand at the top of that mat. Give me 2 squats. Walk it out to a plank. Give me a push-up, knees or toes. Walk it back. 8 to 10 of these. Nice steady pace. Checking your form as you go. I just did 5, so I'm halfway. Remember, 8 is also great. Do what your body can do. A few more. I've got 2 more. My elbows are getting wider and wider on those push-ups. Last one. Stand back. And you're done. All right. Renegade row is next, okay? Knees, toes, or from bear. Grab your dumbbells. I'll do mine from bear this time, but you can do bear, plank from toes, or plank from knees. All right, here we go. Row one side, and the other. One side, and the other. Trying to keep that body as still as possible. Breathe. Halfway. We're going to 10, that is. 3, 2, one more set, and come down. When you're done, we'll be putting those dumbbells to the side. We'll do that double thumbs up back extension. Remember, it can stay right here like a Superman, down and up, or you can take it, rotate it around. All right? For some of these exercises, this is our last time, by the way. All right, come to the floor, double thumbs up, lift, bring it around and touch, back to the top and down. Up, bring it around, back to the top and down. Breathe. Halfway, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so grab a sip of water. Here's what's gonna happen next. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do just the exercises that use dumbbells. So that will be the bird dog tricep kickbacks, the boat pose bicep curls, and the much beloved but very good for you renegade rows, okay? All of those exercises involve core, balance, and stability, but they're also strengthening your arms, okay? Very good for you, I promise. Just trust the process. All right, so we're gonna be starting with that bird dog tricep kickback. So I'm gonna grab my weights so we can do that. You grab yours too. We'll all meet back here. So coming to all fours, checking that initial position, you know, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. If you'd like, you're lifting that opposite leg, okay? Elbow comes up, straighten and bend with me. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Come back. Recheck that base position. Okay. Lift the opposite leg if you would like to add that. Bring that elbow up, straighten, and bend. Breathe. Halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Okay, so then we're going to be doing boat pose, bicep curls. Okay? So flip over, sit tall, knees are bent, grab those weights, lean back so you feel the abs engage, and if you feel it, lift the arms, not arms, lift the legs. Do lift the arms too, everybody's lifting the arms. Okay, we're curling. Halfway. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, see if you can hold right here. Hold in that boat pose. Okay? Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice. Good job, everyone. Okay, so that final one, that will be our renegade rows. Okay, you can do that from modified plank, regular plank, or bear plank. Okay, you know the drill. You know the exercises. You love them so much. All right, I'll do mine from plank this time. Here we go. Row each side 10 times. Breathe. I am halfway. Got 3 more sets. 2. And 1. When you're done, you can come to those knees. We're going to put the dumbbells to the side, and we're going to finish with our double thumbs up, okay? Back extensions. So come, lay down on your belly. Get those thumbs ready. This is how we feel about the workout, right? Double thumbs up. Here we go. Lift up. Bring it around and touch. Back to the top and down. Up. Bring it around. Up to the top and down. You've got this. Final stretch. Remember, you can do just a double thumbs up Superman. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. When you're here, bend those elbows, bring them close to the body, lift yourself up onto those lower arms. Feel that stretch through the back and the abs. All right, we're going to transition to child's pose next. I'm going to come up on my knees. I'm going to sit back, reaching my arms out in front of me. Everybody's flexibility will vary on this one. You may have your bum up in the air. That's totally fine. slow that breathing down. All right, so we're going to come up to all fours, okay? We're going to do the back first. We're going to do a little cat-cow action, rounding up and down, looking forward. You can kind of take your time with this. Really go into that stretch, feeling it. Stretching out that low back. Give me one more set. I'm going to come to a neutral position here. We're going to thread the needle. So take your thread, take it through the eye. You're going to lean into this as much or as little as feels good. And just breathe into the stretch. We're going to sit it up. Come back to that neutral all fours position. Take that other arm through. Lean into it as much or as little as feels good. Now come back to that all fours position. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to press into our hands. Come up, press the hips back into downward dog. Let's pedal those feet, one heel and then the other, pressing towards the floor. Now get ready to take both of those heels and press them down. Keep pressing through those hands. If you need to have bent knees on this one, that's okay. Hips are going up and back. As we come out of downward dog, I'm going to bring one hand up in between my one foot up in between my hands. I'm going to drop this bottom leg so the knee is touching. I'm going to tuck my tailbone. I'm just going to gently press forward right here. All right, then we're going to kind of lean back. We're going to take this leg out, so heel is on the ground. And from right here, some of us, you may feel a stretch right here, just like this. Okay, for other of us, we're going to lean forward a little bit, hinging at the hips. If you'd like, you can reach down this leg, okay? If you need to grab for support, you can, wall, ground. Breathe. And we're going to sit up, bring this leg back. We're going to take this other knee forward, okay? We're going to tuck that tailbone and just lean forward, okay? So we're trying to feel a stretch right through here. That's our goal. It looks like I'm just sitting here, but I swear I can feel it right here through the front of that hip. All right, then we're going to come back, try to straighten this leg out. Again, if you can feel the stretch here, stay here. If you need to, you can hinge forward. You can even reach down along this leg, okay? This is just pushing your balance a little bit more, as if I didn't do that enough with the workout, right? If you need to sit down, you could do a modified hurdler stretch instead, okay? That's where we have one leg out and the other leg is bent in front. All right, and come back up. Let's have a seat on the ground. Bringing both legs out in front of us, okay? We're gonna sit tall. We're gonna bend one knee, cross it over, hug it into our chest. I'm gonna add a spinal twist. I'm gonna take a hand behind, sit tall, and look over that shoulder. Really deepening into the twist. Very good. Come back to center. We'll do that other side. So cross that other leg over. Sit tall. Hug it in. Hand comes behind. Look over that shoulder. And come back to center. We're going to take it down to the ground, okay? So roll yourself on back. Take one leg down. We're going to bend one knee, hug that knee towards our chest. I'm going to add a little ankle circle right here. Circle the other way. Now hold that ankle still. Take the opposite hand, grab that knee, gently pull across the body. That other arm lays out to the side. You want to try and keep shoulder blades on the ground. Now bring this knee back to center. Take that leg down to the ground. Bring that other knee up, hug it. Circle the ankle. Circle the other way. Hold the ankle still. Take that opposite hand, grab the knee, and gently pull it across the body. Bring this knee back to center. Bring that other knee up. So you've got both knees. You can hug them nice and wide. And if you'd like, you can add a little rocking motion side to side, almost like a spinal massage here. Then come back to center. We're going to do figure four. So release those knees. Cross an ankle over the opposite thigh. Thread those hands around that bottom leg. Grab it and gently pull. Release and do the other side. Cross the ankle, grab the bottom leg and gently pull. Let's release, bring those feet down to the ground. Grab the backs of your legs and pull yourself up. We're going to come to a seated position. I'm going to stretch out the triceps, so bring an elbow up towards the sky. Grab that elbow and gently pull. Sitting tall. Let's release and switch to the other side. Grab that elbow and gently pull. And release. Bring those hands in front, interlace the fingers, push them away from you. Right here, they're out in front of your chest. We're going to round and look towards the floor. And we're going to sit tall, bring those hands up over the head, reaching up, lengthening through the body. Release the fingers, roll the wrists as they come down, roll the other way, shake them out. We'll do 2 deep breaths, okay? Let's inhale our arms up, exhale down. One more, inhale up, exhale down. All right, thank you for being here today. I appreciate it as always.